Okay. Hello. Another day of this. It's been defining my days lately. It's okay. It probably won't go into October, realistically. But it might. There's a chance it does. The chance isn't even that low. Just like... It's more like that's most likely I beat it sometime in September. Which would be nice. Yesterday I had a really good session off stream. It was definitely better than my on-stream session. Got 4 finals in one sitting, which is crazy to think about. How far have you gotten into the fight? 7 seconds away from beating it. The issue is, that. The final attack is just like the hardest 22 seconds of an avoidance I've ever played. Although, it's probably easier than Reanimate. But I think Reanimate's outro is longer than 22 seconds. I'm not sure actually. I'm not too familiar with Reanimate. I just know it's stupid. Well, it is unfortunate at the end. But it's better than it being in the middle. Because, like, if there was an attack after it, but, like, you had to do, like, most of the fight to get there, and then you could choke after that, that would be the worst. Then I would actually have some doubts about being able to beat this, because it's just, like, it would be so despair-inducing to grind. So, it's, you know... It would, you know, it's like you either want it at the end or at the beginning. I mean, at the beginning would be the best. It wouldn't be that bad of a fight if it was just at the beginning. Or boss it. I like can't pass the intro right now for it all. It's pretty bad gambling, yeah. The odds are extremely low. I mean, people have like played it like in practice, and it's just like completely like ridiculous. You would definitely need to grind it a lot, and it would be a really stupid avoidance clear. On 1.1. 1.0, it's not that hard. Rare instance of a fight getting buffed in an update. Dude, I like can't pass attack 1. It's been 5 minutes, I haven't passed attack 1 a single time. I guess attack 1's is the hardest attack in the fight. I haven't even gotten to the transition into attack 2. I actually just have not passed attack 1. Which is crazy because I feel like attack 1 has really not been that bad lately for me. Oh. Alright, can we pick up the pace please and pass attack 1? It's interesting because like when I started I thought attack 2 would be like easier than attack 1. But I think as time passes, especially because, you know, the knowledge that, you know, a lot of the second half is pattern. I think I've started to think that attack 2 is harder than attack 1. Like, unironically... Dude, what is that? Oh my god. You're being really annoying right now, dude. Holy shit. Both times I've gotten there, I've gotten like unusually difficult scenarios. It's almost never that hard. That's really cool, I guess. Sure. Thank you. Where like the 3 most common strats are all unviable. Like, are you fucking serious? What is your problem? Yay. God damn it. Oh, thank you. Oh yeah, as I said yesterday, I did make the same ingredients I wanted to make. So I just have a big container that just has a bunch of stuff, a bunch of sandwiches. There's chicken, there's bacon, there's peppers, and there's onion in it. Oh my god, attack 1 has been defeated. Okay, well, that was stupid. It's kind of crazy that I actually passed the transition though, but then I kind of got pranked. I mean, obviously you could just like jump higher for that. It's like, that's a really rare situation where it's following behind that closely. I feel like I never see that. They're either like on top of each other, or it's like... Yeah, like I feel like you never see them like trailing, like getting tailgated. That's pretty rare. Oh, they makes it a buck. I'm surprised I didn't get out of the way of that in time. Oh yeah, last night I crossed the 40-hour mark for this fight, which was cool, so... Yep. It's funny how much, you know, harder this is compared to the previous fights I've done in this game. But if I beat this, I'm very confident that I will be able to do all but 2 fights in this game. And then I really want to see... Okay, like I'm at the bare minimum, I'm actually quite confident I could beat Music 2 Sakura, but I'm not... I'll have to see about Niner, like I'll have to run some diagnostics, do an investigation on that one. 'Cause I don't know if I can do that. That is annoying as fuck. I'm just trying to move. I just got hit by that. I think it was just really fast, so it caught up with me, or it was just really slow. One of the two. I don't know. Either I'm stupid or the game's stupid. Actually, no, I think I'm just stupid. Because I feel like even if it was really slow, I could have just waited for it to not... Or really fast, I could have just waited for it to not be fast. So yeah, I think I'm just stupid. In other words, that was badly played. What is that? Like, yeah, I do feel like Music to Sakura is, like, pretty doable. Nina is just like... God. Why? Why would you? Like, it is kind of unfortunate that Nina is like that. Because, like, imagine if Nina was just easier, just kind of like a chill, like, barrage, you know? Kind of goofy, but, you know, that top 1 AHA on Infinite. Maybe add some dot hitbox so you can get away with some crazy stuff. Like, it would be really fun. Because, I mean, on Exhaust, Nina is really fun. Like, it's genuinely a great avoidance on Exhaust, even though it's kind of stupid. But, like, Infinite is just like... it's like that one person who just takes the joke way too far, bro. Like... it wasn't that funny. What is that, man? Fuck off. I hate shit like that so much. Like when you just get like the most disgusting cluster in the second half of attack 2. It happens all the time. I feel like it happens especially at the start of sessions. Like I feel like so many sessions of this begin with like 30 minutes of never getting past the first 2 attacks, and then the session's like normal after that. It's very strange how often that happens, but like yeah. It's kind of annoying though, because it's like, dude, the first 2 attacks are by far my least favorite part of this fight. They're not that fun to play over and over again. They just get so tiring after a while, because they're so repetitive. Especially attack 1 is like really not that interesting. I brought up a point with Kyo last night. We were VCing while I played this, and like... it's a bad omen for the grind, because when I started the night session, I was actually like procrastinating starting playing the avoidance for like 5 minutes. Like I was just messing around a little bit in the menu. Like, that's actually a really bad sign that like at 40 hours in, I'm already like procrastinating trying to play this. Even when I have the game open. It's funny because like I definitely don't hate grinding this. Like I would definitely much rather play more of this than play any more of VX Entrance, for instance. But like, I can just tell like when I'm done with this, I will never want to see this boss again. Also, that was really unfortunate. I jumped a frame too high for what I was going for. Yeah, that's such an awkward angle. Best position would be to move further right, but moving further right is like extremely bad. It's not really an angle you want to get at all. It's really unlucky. Not impossible though, like it's survivable. But it's survivable only if you get good luck with the green. And also usually do something precise. So unlucky is definitely the word for it. I see a chat message engendered by the color of the name and the name length, and know that it's sculpted. Gotta keep that numpad on you. Never know when it can come in handy. Oh yeah, I see. But I somehow did not read the message because it does the stabber please emote. Oh my god, that's really lucky. Almost reacted really slow there. Also jumped really high there. Final number 30. Aw. Okay. Is this a score PB perhaps? No. Thanks, so good luck, Skull. Final number 30. 6 hits. That was pretty clean. Yeah, 6957 is a really good final, Max Chain. I haven't, like, yesterday we had, like, a lot of, like, not good finals, so pretty good to get that one. Unfortunately, that wasn't a PB because the Unravel was, like, completely impossible, but that happens all the time. Unravel is only, like, a 1 in 8. Well, Unravel and post-Unravel is probably, like, a 1 in 8 of doing it, but it's hard to say. Pretty good, pretty good. Got really far without getting hit. 30 finals is really nice. God. I probably should have taken a picture. Considering it was number 30. Oh, those are pretty funny, because that was my first time getting to yellow today, and I played really well. That was a really awkward blue. I didn't really see blues like that, where it's like, you like, are in the middle for that long, but there wasn't really good times to leave the middle. Well, yeah, I definitely do like the song, except I don't like the part that happens during pre-final, not because I don't think it's good, but because hearing it kind of makes me anxious, because, like, specifically, like, this. Because when I hear this, I know, like, oh shit, pre-final's only halfway over. And that makes me sad, because I want pre-final to end sooner than that. Tell you, the sessions start slow, but they pick up and the yelling around. Thanks, Ghost. The curving looks fucked. Yeah, if you want to know how fucked it is, exclamation point final. Oof. Okay. No, god damn it. That was almost 2 finals in a row, god damn it. Fucking pre-final. Oh my god. Oh my god, pre-final, chill. God, pre-final's so shit. Oh my god. You're cooking me! Oh my god. Dude, what is that? Oh my goodness. Alright, well. Your tempo's cooked, you even got the final. Jesus. Yeah, pre-final was like... maybe pre-final was defending me from the final, honestly. Jesus. You've got issues, buddy. God. Thank you, Perfumer. Actual cooking. I feel like my blue attack plays today. Like I've only gotten 2 attempts there, but like I feel like both attempts I was just like actually like I was cooking. I had all the ideas. I had I had everything. It was beautiful. Like I had the ideas. I had the execution. Like oh my god, there was like one read that I did on blue in that attempt. I was like so cool. I was so happy with myself. God. I'm sick. It would actually be really cool if I beat this, which I'm convinced I will. Like, I'm committed. Which is funny, because it's like when I was starting this grind, I've probably talked about this before, but like, when I started this grind, I was like, okay, I want to put at least 50 hours into this, and then after 50 hours, I'll like decide, like, okay, should I continue, or is it not worth it? Because it would take like forever. And like, I was like, I was flip-flopping so much in like the first like 20 hours. Because like, in the first like 3 hours, I was thinking like, okay, it's pretty doable. It's pretty doable. But then I couldn't do final at all for a really long time. And then I finally beat it and I was like, dude, that's, what the fuck? Like, that's impossible. Like, no way. So, and like, I tried getting, like, then I was like kind of struggling to get to final. Like, the first final came easy, but the second one definitely didn't. So then I was thinking, like, dude, there's no way. Like, I'd have to get so much better at the fight. I don't know if I can do that. But then, like, you know, as I approached, like, 30 hours, like, the consistency just went up so much in that amount of time. It's kind of ridiculous how much better I got at the fight. Like, much more than I expected. So getting a lot of finals actually seemed kind of reasonable. And I was already getting sessions that had, like, multiple of them. It knows. I mean, yeah, like, this game is, like, a pretty brutal mental challenge. Because, like, everything that's hard in this game is also kind of bullshit. Except for, like, maybe Capsaicin. But no, Capsaicin's some bullshit, too. See, TH 2703, like, dude, that fight is stupid. Sorry, I'm thinking about something. Maybe I shouldn't say it on stream. Oh, but it hit me. Whoops. There are genuinely some pretty brutal grinds in this game. There's also a lot of fights that are like very front-loaded, where like the beginning is a lot harder than the rest. I mean, the most egregious example of that is Growth Memories. Because, like, Growth Memories is fucking stupid. Because, like, it's kind of hard to tell in a video how hard it is, because it doesn't look that bad, I feel. But, like, if you actually play Growth Memories, like, genuinely, it's, like, the first, like, the beginning of the fight is, like impossible, man. And then it becomes a succeeding pattern avoidance. It's so weird. It's like genuinely like 98 difficulty barrage up until that moment though. I only passed the intro twice. I kinda like it though, because it's very anxiety inducing. It's like you get past the intro finally and it's like you have to like pop off. By pop off I mean not forget any of the patterns. And not fuck up any execution because some of the patterns are actually kind of precise. And get a little lucky because there are luck checks too. This game sucks, but it's also awesome. This is like the coolest game ever when you think about it. I do think this game is so fucking cool, like, I don't know, like, especially if it's like you're not like me or Diplomazi or Choco or Ao or Ayumi. Like, if you're not one of us, then this game is like especially awesome. You can also probably throw Kitty Baby into me. That was some dumb shit, I don't know. There wasn't even any green bullets, I kinda just did that to myself. I mean, yeah. Like, especially if you're just going for, like, high scores, just, like, playing fights casually. Like, the bullshit can be really fun and interesting and exciting. But, like, yeah. I don't think the average person will ever want to touch, like, Yellowhead Joe perfect. Because that is some ass. It's kind of like the light version of this fight, honestly, Yellowhead Joe. Like, they've got some similarities, difficulty balancing wise. In fact, they have like the same difficulty balancing. Except Yellowhead Joe is like a lot easier. Whoops. I mean, yeah, like, this is like a very casual avoidance game, unless you're specifically going for like as many perfects as you can do. If you're going for as many perfects as possible, then it's not a chill avoidance game, but there's not a lot of avoidance games you can play this casually, if you're just like, just want to just play it. Which is unfortunate. I'm sure avoidance would be more popular if there were more games like this. Jesus. A well-placed cancel. That is unfortunate. I should have cactused. There are so many points in avoidance where I was just thinking, like, man, I should have cactused. Like, not that I can, I don't have rebinds. Well, I do have rebinds, but I never enable them for an avoidance, and I never would. Because, like, rebinding for an avoidance is kind of comical, especially because I sometimes press shoot to do stuff. Yeah, I mean, Music 3 was a thing, and like, he accepted like song requests for like songs to put into the game. Genuinely, like, if Music 3 ever got cooked, like, that would actually be Honestly, like, it probably would have just been fucking awesome. I mean, yeah, like realistically, because I mean, Music 2 is better than Music 1. Well, I can't say that for sure because I haven't played Music 1, but I've seen Music 1 and I can safely say it doesn't look like the most fun avoidance game ever made. I mean, it's all just like seeded RNG except for the one A-hop fight. Yeah, the bullets scripted or random. Depends on the attack. This shape here is pattern, but like if it's in the corner, it can't kill you, so it doesn't matter. That's random angle. This is 100% random, but in the second half, while the green bullets are still RNG, the blue and red ones are the same every time, in the second half of the attack only. So, starting right now. For the second attack, random again, random where the balls go, until the second half, where they will choose a random angle, and then they will do that angle until the attack ends. They will never change angle. For real. Never finishes his games, bro. Yeah. The attack after attack 2 is the only attack that's completely patterned in the whole fight. And then after attack 2, there's no more pattern for the most part. There's technically the shape that forms on final, which is patterned, but everything else, and also like, but yeah, let's just say everything else in the fight is random. I guess you could also argue the formation on yellow is like pseudo-pattern, because it goes in the same range every time. But it is actually random where exactly the bullets are, which does matter, believe it or not. Because there are some dodges that are only possible with really good RNG. So yeah, for the most part, it's random, which is why the fight is hard. I mean, if it was mostly pattern, it would be very easy. Unless the patterns themselves were really precise, which they probably wouldn't be if the fight looked like this. Stupid. Actually, I guess something I don't know is I don't know if the blue bullets, the big blue bullets are patterned or not, if they're random angle. I mean, they follow like the same like formations every time, and they generally like move the same way. So I would assume that they actually are just patterned. But there's a chance that it's random angle. Not that it matters. It's an RNG attack anyways. It's like you have to go to gaps based on the RNG. This thing that is 100% definitely RNG. So I'm struggling to pass you today, but maybe it'll change. Hello, yellow. Yeah, you're a dickhead. Oh man, I didn't want to jump too high because the red. Classic yellow behavior. Yellow is such a dog shit attack. But I like it. I like yellow. I like yellow way more than attacks 1 and 2. But it is kind of unfortunate that like attack 1 is stupid, attack 2 is stupid, and then there's an easy pattern, then there's bullshit. Like, and then there's like a really good attack. Cancelled. Should always hold down shift, and if I cancel it already. Except not really, because it makes it hard to jump. I'm glad you like it. Even though I'm kind of just getting stuck at the intro this whole session. Whatever. Think about it this way, you only need to, like, get to, like, you get, like, 500,000 points for free. A little under that, because that's when the fight starts. So when you think about it, you just need to, like, do, like, that, like, 22 times, because the intro is 7 seconds. And the fight is 152 seconds, and it's divisible by 7. Wait, no, it's literally not. I lied. So, well, think about it like that. You didn't do it less than 22 times. That's how long you survive. Of course, that's like mega ultra cope, because it doesn't consider like the fact that the fight gets harder after the first 7 seconds. I always think about shit like this in fights with, like, you know, like, length bars, I guess. Because it's like the same thing as, like, when you're in class and, like, you want the class to be over. So you think about it in terms of, like, how many minutes are, like, in the class, and, like, how many minutes have passed in the class. And, like, how many, like, groups of X amount of minutes you have done and need to get through for the class to be over. Dude, what the fuck is your problem? That was really dumb, but holy shit. Alright, well, I'll play to completion because I haven't been getting past yellow a lot today. That was some stupid bullshit though, I should not have done that. Okay, well I was gonna throw anyways, so yeah. That was like max level throwing, holy shit. Yeah, whatever, it's not a big deal. It's actually the opposite of a big deal, it's a very small deal. You're gonna lose many more attempts in many more heartbreaking ways. was actually kind of cooking on the Unravel there for the most part, considering how stupid it was. I mean, yeah, that's all you do. Remember I once said that I didn't like school, and my mom got mad at me because that was too childish of a thing to say in high school? Which confused me because every kid I knew in high school did not like going to school. So I don't know, like, I actually think it's a pretty normal thing to say when you're like 16 or whatever. Hello. I mean, yeah, even the people I know who do like well in school, like don't like school. Also, Jesus. I mean, everyone that I knew in high school who was like a good student was always joking about like wanting to kill themselves, bro. So I don't think it was that fun to go to school. It was always for school-related reasons, by the way. It wasn't, like, unrelated. Oof. Scary. Scary when you get close to when they bend. Dude, let me out the corner. That was a difficult blue. This will be a more tolerable final. Whoops. Gotta be more on point with these kind of things, like paying attention to like the individual bullets and where they're going, but god damn, dude. Yeah, that was just a completely impossible transition. That was also impossible. Yeah, fine hit. Final sucks. I mean, yeah, the final attack is, like, ridiculous. One in 150. I mean, it's closer to 1 in 150 than 1 in 100. It's just hard to estimate the consistency because, like, there's a lot of attempts that definitely could pass it, but don't. So, like, what is this clip? I just remembered the Umineko head image. This is like what you see in Toho. Yes. Although it's kind of funny to say that, because it's a fight against the guy from Dodonpachi. But the bullets are from Toho. At least some of them are. I'm pretty sure like the double bullets are Dodonpachi bullets. I feel like I've seen them in Dodonpachi gameplay. Yeah. Your hitbox is massive. I mean, in Toho games it tends to be like a handful of pixels. In this game, it's 11 by 21 pixels. It's a little bigger. And you can't move freely. You're limited to the floor like a plebeian. Actually, there's quite a bit of room to jump. Fuck. How long I've been grinding this overall? 41 hours and 10 minutes. I jumped. I panicked, dude. That's so scary. It was amazing that I lived that long, but I couldn't keep up with the walls. And I got a kind of sketchy angle. Not the most sketchy, I mean it was survivable, but I would have been able to move forward. And you never want to be close to the middle. Too scary. Yesterday was kind of bountiful, because I got 7 finals in one day. 3 in the first session. 4 in the second session. That dodge was crazy. I don't know why I waited that long. I should just move forward and try to go to the gap early. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm committed to it at this point. I also don't hate grinding it. It's a little bit mindless because, yeah, but like... I can't in good faith say I hate it, but I don't hate it. However, if anyone else play this, it will probably be a different story. I mean, straight up, like, if this gets cleared anytime soon after I do it, I would be really amazed. Because, like, this is not a good grind. Like, I don't know, bro. Tovikea is gonna be right there on Ahoff. Tovikea is definitely better than this. But Tovikea is also easier than this. So... Okay, I won't be top 3 anymore. No, I dislike some things and I get mad. I actually dislike a lot of things. But I do like most of the things I play. And even the bad stuff I enjoy, because I just passively like playing 10 games. I do probably enjoy more things than the average person though. Speaking of things that will be fun and that I will enjoy, I should really play the passive adventure game, the sequel to Arcana of the Pharaoh. Thank you. What's up, bitch? Oh my god. Okay. That was really stupid. Damn it, dude, that was well played too. No, it would have been a pre-final, but I just fucking jumped into that. No, I haven't done that in so long. Okay, it's okay. I would have died to pre-final. Don't worry, I would have died to pre-final. Don't worry. Ignore that I'm paying less attention because it's not a no-hit. I see. A beverage. Oh my god. The reads are insane. The reads are crazy! Okay, you're a dickhead. You have issues, bro. What is your problem? Okay, all things considered? God damn it. Dude, that would be so heartbreaking if that happens in a no-hit attempt. To, like, just get fucking destroyed at the very end. Like, bro. So, as... I was almost a 3-hit final. Instead it was a 5-hit final, which is still pretty good. Oh, don't worry, I will. I mean, even if you get past the red and blue kunai, the chance of clearing is lower than the chance of not dying. Or wait, whoops, said that backwards. Chance of clearing is lower than the chance of dying. There you go. Because you still have to survive like 5 seconds of final, which even with the full ability to jump can just hit you with something completely terrible. so good luck. It is the easiest part of Final though, because you're finally able to move freely. Then the density is just pure Final, with maybe a stray kunai like leading or blasting over from Unravel. Bye bye. Thanks for good luck. I will eat it. That's some shit RNG, holy fuck. Grinding hit count of this isn't that interesting, because Final. The hit count you get is entirely dependent on how lucky you get with Final. Because I've had finals where, like, genuinely trying my best, I just get a 16 hit on that one attack, because I just got bad RNG the whole time. I mean, the best avoidance for getting a low score run is definitely Long Miku, because you can just not move and stay inside Hatsune the whole time. You could probably get a hideously low score on that avoidance. Specifically the infinite version though, because you're guaranteed to get at least some points if you're doing the exhaust or lower, but if you're doing infinite, two Ants edition. Some fights would probably be interesting for Ants. I mean, yeah. That's true. Not a lot of the fights in this game have like a sprite though that you can just be inside. You could get like a pretty good hit count at like the start of Brown Taisa because you can be inside Taisa. That is something kind of funny about Long Miku in this game, by the way. Because you get frozen at the end of the fight, you can get frozen like over Hatsune or over a bullet. And if that happens, you get hit like 20 times and you auto-fail the avoidance because you go from like 100% maybe. Like if you had like 100% like I guess effective rate as the game calls it, you would go down to like 15%. Yeah. It's extra scary in this because the end of Long Miku is fucking stupid. But that can be said about Long Miku in general in this game. The exhaust version of Long Miku is actually quite funny. Dude, fuck off. Because the screams are like the same, I think. Or at least nearly the same. So really the only main differences on that are that Hatsune is faster, which makes the screams harder. And then the leak attacks are super buffed. Especially the one in the middle is hard as fuck. Like, thank God that they nerfed that shit in they did nerf it in Infinite. Because, genuinely, the Infinite would be so much harder if Leaks 2 was not replaced with something else. But they replaced Leaks 2 with an aimed line from Hatsune for some reason, so it's easier than it is in Exhaust. But the rest of the avoidance is way harder. I mean, the screams in Infinite are, like, fucking stupid. They're, like, so inconsistent. To get so lucky. It is funny though, because like on Exhaust and Infinite you do a different strat for the Love Trap because you can't do it on the top, so you do it at the bottom. And like I thought that would like be an issue for me, but it ended up being like a way easier strat for me than the top because I've always struggled with doing it at the top because you have to like pay attention to like the exact timing of everything for it to work. It's very weird. So it's been a very hard Love Trap attack for me. How's the pattern work of Hatsune being faster? Well, like, the way you do it in, like, normal Love Trap is, like, you're at the bottom during the yellow aim line, and then you go up, and then you can do the whole Love Trap up there, because she'll just never get in your way. In Infinite and Exhaust, she's gonna reach the top eventually. So what you do is you bait her. Like, she's so fast that she can actually reach, like, very high on the screen, before the fast one even starts. So in the time, like during the slow Love Trap, you can, and during like the yellow, she's slowly going up, and eventually, like especially on Infinite, she reaches like nearly the top of the screen. So that buys you a ton of time where you can just do it on the floor. The strat looks pretty cool if you've seen it. It's a cool strategy. You just like do this on the floor pretty much, and it dodges it. It's not even precise. I'm so stupid. I didn't think it would be that far left. Should have looked ahead, maybe. I don't know why I didn't think it would be there. It's like there's a rule it can't be there. The slow love traps are actually also quite awkward with faster Hatsune though, because you kind of have to do some weird shit so that way she's in a good position. It's not exactly comfortable, but... yeah. It's a very stressful boss, because like, it's so hard to pass the fucking stupid, the stupid screams. That's like if you do actually pass them, it's like kind of ethereal. Thank you, Green Bullet. Terrible angles on these fucking second halves of Attack 2s have been so shit lately. Just non-stop horrible angles, man. I can't get good angles on the walls. They keep choosing like angles that are both 1, hard to dodge at the start, 2, even if you dodge it at the start, it's a terrible angle because you can't be in the comfortable positions. You have to be in the really awkward one. Like, I don't know why I just like can't win with Attack 2 today, man. It feels like this has been impossible all day. Fuck Attack 2, man. So bad. Genuinely, Attack 2 is just like a fucking, like, actually horrible attack. Like, it's so bad. It's so not fun. At some point I thought about coming up with names for the attacks that were cooler than the ones I have, but then people wouldn't really know what I'm talking about and I'd have to constantly explain it, so it's really not worth it. Hi, man. I should have canceled. That was my fault. I really should have canceled there. That was 100% my fault. I don't know why I didn't cancel. That was so stupid. Like, genuinely canceling is like a free bailout of that, and I just didn't cancel for no reason. That was really stupid. But also, why? It's like, why, bro? okay. I wanted to get to the other gap if I saw something coming, but it came at a kind of bad time. It was really awkward. I couldn't figure out like a good time. Andrew. Man, can Attack 2 stop, dude? I'm getting really tired of getting stuck on it all day today. Like, it genuinely feels like the session has been like playing Attack 2 over and over and over again and never passing that shit. Just a bad day, I guess. Fuck. Thank you for the good luck. Welcome to my terrible, horrible grind that I'm doing because I got emotionally invested. It is a pretty bad grind. I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever played, you know? It's not SNRC 1200s. Low-key, SNRC 1200s might still be the most hatred I've had for anything. And like I've grinded, like that shit is some ass. Like I can't think of anything in fan games that I've hated as much as that. It is crazy because there's some things in fan games that I never, ever, ever even want to think about playing again. But like I always use that's like star as like a benchmark for like I have like decent mental tenacity because you need a strong fucking stomach to be able to beat that shit. Like it really wasn't that long. Okay, but it was longer than 3 hours, I feel. I remember it being like 20 hours. It had to have at least been 10. Which isn't that long, because I had a lot of long S34 grinds. I mean, like, obviously RR was 102 or whatever. 106, depending on how you count. Do you count the BRB as time? I still don't know if I want to count it, but I should. It's because it's part of the clear attempt that it counts, I think. If it wasn't part of the clear attempt, nobody would count it, but the fact that it's part of the clear attempt is like, that needs to be included, I feel. Well, that's because M6 improved so much of the game, and it's like mostly consistency, so he's like so much better now than I ever was, that it's like, yeah. I mean, if I kept grinding FT, I would have gotten the 200 of it, because I already had 150. Thanks, good luck, Bigfoot. It is crazy that game's beaten now. This doesn't... yeah, holy shit. I see. That makes sense. Shit's hard, bruh. Oh my god, that gap. Oh my god. Why? Relax! Oh my god. Why are the green bullets so shit all day today? They're always like, yep, I'm gonna be, not only are there gonna be 6 in one spot, when it's a random 360, you can pick 360 unique, all original angles, and you choose the fucking, like, the same, like, 6 every time. And you shoot, like, 8 of your friends in there at the end of the attack, the hardest part. Because there's a fucking transition there. Like, oh my god. Like, why does it happen so often? LWK? Am I stupid? Oh. Wait, no. Oh, low-key, okay, I see. I understand. I've always thought about it. I've always thought about that because, like, that just sounds so crazy. Like, and it's also a game with story. Like, I think if, like, honestly, okay, this is kind of like, this might sound a little weird to say, but I feel like the story wouldn't be as good if I was the person who did FT Reds and T-Don Reds. Like, I feel like the fact that I stopped, and, like, for years it was a little bit dormant, I think that makes the story better. Like, I feel like that adds to it. That adds drama. That's cinema. Like, that's good. I didn't burn out, guys. I'm just theatric. It would be a fucking crazy story to tell. I also like when people glaze me, so please make sure to compliment me extra. Not as much as you compliment M6 though. But you have to put in a section that's like, it really cannot be understated just how monumental Pluto the Thing's contributions to the Kaizo scene were. Like, that would satiate my ego, so. Oh yeah, I could probably try to help. I don't know how useful I would be, but if you want me to do anything or even like commentate, I can do that. Yeah. Oh my god, dude! If you make that video, I would full-heartedly support it because that sounds so sick. So you you definitely have my support there. Like, that is awesome. If it does happen, of course. But you know, editing is hard to do. I am, like, pretty happy that, like, Kaizo has been pushed so much in the recent years. Because, like, M6 is obviously a great player. I think there's, like, other good players, but I don't keep up enough to know. But I'd imagine that there are more good players than M6, so pretend that I'm shouting them out here. But obviously M6 is the one I care about the most because he's doing the thing that I've wanted to happen the most. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I passed attack too. That's not very nice. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm happy that I left a mark on the game though, like in my era. Like, that was pretty cool. I really wish Remu didn't stop playing for that reason, though. I think selfishly, I was kind of happy about it for a little bit, because I was like, oh yes, finally, no more competition. But like obviously in hindsight, like, not only is that extremely immature to think, but also like, it is kind of sad, because like he was so crazy. I mean, like, I have nothing but respect for the guy, and I feel bad about how much jealousy I had towards him at the time. Even if I wasn't really too public about feeling that way. I always, like, thought in the back of my mind, like, dude, this guy is, like, doing shit that I struggled so hard on, and he's just, like, getting it so consistent and so easily. Especially with RR Res, when he just kind of, like, breezed through it, and it wasn't even that hard. Like, that made me really self-conscious, and I felt really bad about it. So I, like, took, like, instead of, like, you know, using that as motivation to improve, it just turned into, like, really toxic energy. And I just, like, manifested it into this hate towards them. Well, not hate towards them, because I definitely never hated them. But like, you know, a general like I don't want this person around. Like, well, not that's not even like accurate. It's just hard to say. I mean, yeah, it's just jealousy. It's just jealousy is jealousy. You know. Obviously, now I can say with confidence that I don't feel that way anymore. I think they're fucking awesome. They were obviously awesome for the game because having more than one, like, absolute GOAT player is always cool for any game. Also, fuck you, you're a dickhead. So what is that, 2 pre-final deaths and 1 final death today? God damn it, pre-final, you suck. Of course it was chill after that, too. Whoops. Damn. 3 hit. Yeah, 3 hit. Almost 2 hit. Oh, Remy's vids are gone? That sucks. That easily could have been a 2-hit or better. There was 1 hit in the Unravel that I think was unavoidable, but the other 2 were pretty avoidable, so... yeah. Could have been a poopy. I feel like he did get some D stars first. Like, I feel like he had to. I don't remember. He was very much goated. And considering their player progression, because like the thing with player progression is like, I think the later you come onto a scene, the easier it is to improve. So people coming in after you are going to have like a leg up. Not always, obviously. There's some people that just like don't get good because they don't put in the effort for it. They don't care to get good. They don't have like the right mindset for it. Like that's always a thing. But like the fact that Remu was like so good and like they kind of came out of nowhere, I always thought that if they kept playing, they probably would have eclipsed me pretty thoroughly. But it's all speculation, you know? I can be happy that didn't happen, because obviously now I have, like, a cool legacy in a game, which makes me really happy. But, like, Remu is such a sick player. Like, they're like, oh god, they're genuinely awesome. Morning Storm with Wobble Melancholy. Yeah. I'm like fighting for my life on this fucking attack, holy shit. I see. That's quite cool. It's fucked up that I did, like, the ending of Crudelli Eyeball bufferless at the time, because pause buffering wasn't mainstream. I kinda opened Pandora's box there, didn't I? Okay, no, Katse opened the box, but I made people aware that the box was open. That's the best way to say it, I guess. So I know people now are extremely good at it. I think pause buffering is cool, depending on how you do it though. The extremes of it are kind of goofy looking. I don't approve of that. Like the way Stranger does Blue Tower or Blue Castle. What did we even call it? What's it called? Is it Tower or Castle? It's probably Castle, right? Nah, Unk forgot the name of the star. That's crazy. okay, blue castle. Yeah, it's castle, not tower. I have so many memories, man. So much awesome stuff, so much dog shit. God. It's funny because there's stuff that I just don't remember at all, though. Like, I don't remember IOF at all, bro. Like, that game is, like, that game is gone from my memories. I know there's Gate of Evil. I think that's IOF. Yeah, it is. There's also, like, Abanya's final memory. I guess Everett's interpretation. Course 15 is the one with the more object patch. Gotcha. I always thought Morning's treatment of it was kind of silly because they had like the complex about not being like the best or whatever, and then it's like they won't adopt the strategies. Because it's like most people I think would take pride in that. Like if it's like if you're not using a strategy that everyone better than you is using, then you're the best person who doesn't use that strategy, right? I feel like that would be something to be proud of, and like there's so many games people take pride in that. I hope they're doing better now. How am I alive? Why? Oh. Oh my Sigma, I'm clipping that. Holy shit. What? What the fuck? Ah, that's unfortunate. That was not the play. I think I could have gotten the gap below. Dude, this boss is really chopped, I'm not gonna lie. It's like the most chopped shit ever. Wow, okay. So it'd be like 123 or so. Yeah, okay, it's good that he's doing well. That makes me happy. Obviously we didn't, like, end off on good terms at all, but doesn't mean I hate them or want them to be doing badly, because, yeah. I mean, I don't know why. It would be kind of immature if I was like, yeah, I still fucking hate that guy after, like, what has it been, like, 3 years? Like, that would be stupid. 11 hits. Stupid 7-hit final. Yeah, okay. Actually, I think I got hit on pre-final. Just hearing that they're doing well is always nice. I don't know. I get kind of worried sometimes because it's like a lot of the stuff I still hear from the community is just like this like nonsense shit, like drama and stuff. There was that one video that was really funny. I got called fat. Yeah, I hear the bad stuff, which makes it seem worse than it is. That vid is... what the hell? Dude, why do people love calling me fat? It's deleted now. It's also not that funny, but it's like, it was like someone uninvolved with the community just wanted to call out like a bunch of people in the community for no reason. So they're just like, yep. And they started with me. They brought up like the pedophile thing, which is disproven. I am not a pedophile. And they also brought up like my mental instability 4 years ago. I'm not the same person I was when I was 16. Stuff like that, you know. Just, and also they called me fat because for some reason, whenever I get like harassed online, Hi, Zambrini. They always call me fat. Source. Like, I don't know why. Like, I always get called, like, fat by people. Like, I don't know, like, there was the fucking situation in this community, like, the fan game community, where there's, like, a bunch of, like, Belford accounts and stuff. One of them's called, like, Pluto the Obese or something. Like, I don't know why they call me fat. I'm not even that fat. I also don't care about being called fat. True, you have seen me IRL. It was fucked up meeting you IRL, because it was the first time I like understood what it was like to see someone that short. Well, that sounds okay. That sounds kind of crazy, but like that's not what I didn't mean it like that. It was just surprising. It was surprising because it's like you don't look especially short in stream, but like when you see you in person, you realize like you're like 5'6", like that's quite short. So it was kind of surprising for me. I wasn't ready for it. Not that I'm super tall or anything, but it did catch me off guard. Because like even though like I knew what your height was, I didn't like process it just from seeing you on stream. I'm just 5'4". Is this crouton really 5'4"? Oh yeah, there was that person, it was like some random transphobe. Actually, I think that person might have been from my middle school. It was just someone who wanted to like be transphobic towards me. So they were just like, man, you have such big like hands. Which is crazy because I don't. I really just don't. like if you're gonna target something I feel insecure about, the hands are not the angle to go with. I do not feel insecure about my fucking hands. It's true. Yeah, really dumb. This session's kind of a mid-burger. But to be fair, I've had so many crazy winning streaks at pre-final that having a losing one is appropriate. Yeah, hearing the community doing well is always nice. Obviously, it's like, because like a lot of the reason why I left is because burnout, right? And like getting into fan games, but also, the community just wasn't for me, man. Like, I just, I never really felt comfy, I guess. Which is unfortunate, because there's obviously cool people. I mean, I like you, Andrew, I think you're sick. But like, yeah, I just never kinda... I always ran into issues and stuff, and that always made it stressful and so mentally exhausting. But it happens. I mean, to a degree, I deserved it. But I was okay. I didn't deserve all of it. I deserved some of it. Because I did look back on some of the things I did and think, man, I was an asshole. I was an asshole, annoying, and unfunny, and stupid. But I mean, I think anyone would look back at themselves at that age and think that. I mean, I think of that about myself when I was like 17, 18. Like when I was getting into the fan game community, I think I was a fucking dickhead. I walked 2 frames out of 1 and didn't die. That's very lucky. Hey, nice. This might be a score PB. No, it's not, dude. I didn't squeeze out a score PB. They were barely not close enough, bro. Another 3-hit. Nice 3-hit final. That's pretty good. Getting 3 hits finals feels good. Just like, and just, yeah. Second final today. Still on the 1 per hour average. Explodes. I mean, yeah, children are always kind of annoying. I mean, when I was 13, I got banned from the Item 1 community for being too annoying. Which is true, I was very annoying. Was it ban-worthy? That is the debate. Probably. But they don't do that anymore. I can't even read messages. I fucking type like oh my god. Like and I tried like watching one of my old completions because I was like just curious because it just got randomly like recommended to me. Like when I was like looking through my my second channel, which is now the only channel I use on YouTube. And like dude, what the fuck was I on about back then? Holy shit, dude. I'm just literally just yapping like yeah, for sure. Like, I was definitely, like, obviously my age meant that, like, you know, I, like, improved faster, because children just improve faster at things than older people. That's kind of just, like, how the world works. But I kind of, it was a little too much for my own good at some points, because it's like, I essentially became the face of Kaizo after not that long of playing when I was still very young. Yeah, M6 is... Bro's grandpa. Bro's a proper unk. Karunk. For real. Like I really like yeah, I was definitely like had too much attention on me way too young, and that was like very stressful. And it doesn't help that it's like I was definitely like slower to mature than other people. And I'm not gonna blame myself for that. Like I'm most likely neurodivergent. I mean now that like Theo has met me in person and they're like 100% convinced that I have autism. So, like, yeah, like, I definitely, like, on top of that, like, being neurodivergent, I also just, like, I also just kind of, like, was, like, you know, just very immature, because, like, you know, I think I was should just say it, like, the whole being groomed a million times thing, that's not exactly a way to have a normal childhood. Yeah. So yeah, I had a fucked up experience online, and like trying to like learn how to be normal. I mean, it's quite a struggle. I mean, I wasn't like even like fully accepted into the like Mario 64 or not Mario 64 into the fan game community when I first joined. At least not like Max or Max 5 server and stuff. Just because like yeah, little baby child. But not little baby child, but like really immature, really silly, really stupid. Said a lot of dumb shit. Sometimes I look at old messages I sent there, like even like 2022, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Stop it. Yeah. Do I talk like someone who's neurodivergent? Okay, isn't that a one-hit final? That is true, I do that. That was a one-hit final where the one hit was not paying attention at the very start. So clearable, actually, if the blue and pre-final were nicer. Or if I was looking at the screen during pre-final. You're up there in the sentence construction tier list. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's a lot of subjects where I just have a lot to say. Yeah, I guess that's kind of normal among people who are neurodivergent. Maybe info dumping, especially people who have autism or like are autism adjacent. Yeah, that's definitely a benefit. I just spend so much of my time online. Just remembered when I got banned from RHC for mentioning the concept of Catboys when I was not the first person to do it. That was crazy. They really wanted any reason to ban me. I mean, I get it, I was a nuisance, but like the fact that that's what they got me for, when I wasn't even the person who instigated that conversation, I was just continuing the existing conversation. Like, that's some bullshit. I genuinely would have been less offensive if they're just like, alright bro, you're fucking annoying, get out of here. Like that would have been less offensive than that fucking bullshit. Like, actual grief artistry, like holy shit. I mean, obviously in hindsight, it's really funny now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what I figured it was, considering, like, the ban was nonsense. Suba Peaky. Hi, Theo. Where did you read more Suba Peaky? Oh, okay. Yeah, you were thinking about the, you know, the lovely incest and stuff, and you're just like, man, this is the game for me. I was not looking at the screen. Getting banned and unbanned from Medusa stats kind of funny, cause like who was unbanning you? Like that's like I feel like when someone gets banned in a Twitch chat, it usually stays that way unless like a really long time passes. I'm happy that I've generally gotten a positive reception in the fan game community. Like obviously some people are annoyed by stuff I do and stuff like that. Obviously the guy who instigated the fucking Delfruit raid fucking hates my guts and thinks that I'm obese. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. I'm happy that I have friends in the fan game community that like I feel really comfortable around. I'm also happy that there's not really people in the fan game community that I have to constantly be anxious around because they're fucking terrible people. I see, that's quite funny. I do want to thank the fan game community for being so nice, though. Because this is, like, something that I'm, like, truly passionate about. And, like, I feel like I can actually share that passion without feeling like a weirdo. Even if I'm crazy, depressed, and autistic. Theo's will be like chills. Well, you see some people every fan game marathon. I'm sure you know Cosmo, I'm sure you know Wolves. I mean, you just do know Wolves, you stopped watching him when he became a VTuber. A British Wolves guy, yes, okay. They're doing Wordle in my Discord server. Cosmo is Canadian, which like it used to be British, sort of. Hello, Nins. What's up? But you call in threes, so I should give you a different greeting. What's pup? That was not nice. Before the war, yeah. What war was it that Canada became like independent? I don't think it was World War I. I'm pretty sure it was like the 1880s, right? I see, okay. I know you actually are decent in like history class and stuff, so wouldn't be surprised if you know. I wonder if that picked up on my mic. Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, it definitely does, yeah. Super Mario in real life. You know the person from the Super Mario in real life video is transgender now? She's a girl. I think, at least last time I checked. That's kind of crazy. Wait, they made a sequel? I've never seen that. But I am not cooking on this intro. This has been a really mid session, but I got 2 finals, so not as good. But I saw the vision. I see. I mean, every like not many sequels can live up to the original. Ironic, because the game I'm playing is a sequel. Puts on the 10-hour version sometimes when we're drunk. That reminds me, I like once was in like a family member's house, and at some point like one of their like children like wanted to hang out with me. And the child was neurodivergent, I believe. I'm pretty sure they had Down syndrome, is what it was. I mean, they were very nice. Like you know, I mean, everyone I've seen with Down syndrome, which is very few people, has been nice. But like, you know, it's obviously like a bit hard to talk to them because like I've never been around someone like that, so I don't know like how to communicate things and stuff. It's kind of difficult. Oh yeah, I love that video, Andrew. That's a really funny video. But yeah, like they once like were like they were very into Pokemon, so we were talking about Pokemon together. And at some point they like brought up like a task, I think, of like Pokemon Heart Gold, which is like several hours long, and then they went to the bathroom, and when they came back they asked me if I had finished the video yet. And that was very funny to me. I had not finished the video. The way they say I'm trans now is such an iconic moment. I have a lot of respect for teachers who like specifically specialize in like special ed, because that seems really difficult to do. Because it's like so many like different like mental conditions or like, you know, so like they can affect people in such different ways, and it's like I'd imagine you have to like give so much care to like all of your students. Oh, that's really good. I wish I could stop getting creamed by yellow, but that's okay. That was a great read. Everything about that was perfection. When it was revealed I had become Mario. I mean, I would be impressed. That's for certain. It is awesome. That's my leg, if you're curious. This is awkward. This is awkward, I think. Jeepers creepers. That was a pretty easy second half of attack 2. I was gonna call it attack blue, but I mean I guess there is blue from the right, but it's not really a blue attack. It's not like Papyrus. I do always like internally chuckle whenever I call the attack after this the blue attack, because I think about Mr. Pappy Russ. Dude, can pre-final stop with that shit? That's annoying. God. Could have moved far right, but didn't react in time, unfortunately. It's kind of a below average pre-final day. It's costing me a lot. This is technically score PBable if I don't get hit. Stay on the ground. Okay, yeah. That wasn't happening. Five hit. Not bad. The blue bullets don't hurt you for not moving. Dude, I wish. Oh, did you actually shave your beard for that? Well, yeah, I guess there is a lot of red and blue at the start of the fight. And in final, so... Maybe the attacks are just 3D and that's why they're so hard. I'm supposed to read them with the 3D glasses on. That was next level stupid. I was trying to go back and I fucking just... You know, sometimes the session is just buns. Yeah, that makes sense. It is kind of fucked up to think that, like, this is, like... Well, the average session is a little bit better than this, but, like, this is gonna be what the grind is gonna be for the next however long it takes. Like, just doing this until final decides to be good. Oh my god, this is gonna take a while. Do I have more time on this than Toikea? Yeah, I do. I passed 42 hours and Toikea was like 41 and like some other number that was like high. I think it was like either in the 30s or the 50s. It was an odd number that wasn't 1, but the 10's digit of the minutes. A good place to stand still. I got those 2 bullets go way further out than like anything else in the bottom left at the start of the attack. I haven't seen your skin in years. I guess that is what it's like when you shave. It's like you get to see your skin. I've never grown out my facial hair though, because by the time I was getting facial hair, I already knew I didn't want it. I think beards are cool though. I fuck with beards more than mustaches, I think. I'm not like super into facial hair, like in general, like not just on myself, but also just like on other people. It's not my favorite thing in the world. But, obviously, it depends on the person. Some people have great facial hair and it works really well with them. Let's see. Can I... Oh, I hit an exhaust. Whoops. I wasn't looking at the screen, so I was confused. Cancel. Yeah, I'll probably end the session soon. I'm not feeling it. Big stretch. Good luck with that. Jesus. I mean, this day is weird. I did get the pre-final 5 times, which is pretty good for a session, but it was kind of marred by the pre-final consistency being 40%. Could still get there one more time, though. Still, 2 passes is pretty good, especially since the first pass was like a, what was it, like, wasn't it like 6,970? Like, it was very close to a 7,000 streak. Handful of seconds away. The beautiful stats. Yeah, most of that's the same except 31 finals now. I cannot be asked to update that in the middle of the session. Because the game is 16:9, showing stuff on the screen is kind of hard. Because you just block the screen, look kind of ugly. Okay, but I have maxed out the grade at least. Can't go higher than AAA. I don't have a max medal though. I need to get the perfect medal. It is funny how like getting a 9.7 million is just not a notable run anymore. Like the only really notable ones are 9.8 millions. Stupid. Maybe just one more to yellow. Going through it. Man, fuck off with that shit. god, that cluster. Nothing else, something else, something else, something else, something else, something else. Yeah, my man! Probably last attempt, unless I die in a way that makes me want to do one more attempt. Oh my god. I like, whatever, like, okay. Sure, I'll clip that. Oh my god. Ah, okay, that... Whatever, whatever, wasn't meant to be. What a mid-session. Look, it's not over yet. No hit pre-final into one hit final? It's more likely than you think. Not if that happens. Well, hold on. Hold your horses. Okay, never mind. You can let go of the horses now. Dude. That's just disrespectful, man. Yeah, okay, 8 hits. At least it's not a fucking 9 hit. Alright, that's enough for me today. Mid-session, but still 2 finals. I'll leave it there.